Today, we're celebrating International Translation Day, honoring the translators and interpreters who keep the world connected, building understanding and dialogue across languages. The day was officially recognized by the United Nations in 2017 and also commemorates Saint Jerome, the patron saint of translators and the man behind the first Latin translation of the Bible. He passed away on this day, making it a fitting time to recognize those who bridge language barriers across the world. Now that we have understanding, or rather the understanding of the global importance of the day, let's talk about it closer to home. Joining us on What's Trending is Antoinette Chisholm, the Director of Guest Services and Visitor Relations at the Ministry of Tourism, and Tario Bowe, who is the Visitor Information Center Supervisor from the Lynden Pinling International Airport. Welcome to both of you to What's Trending.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us here.
It's great to have both of you here with us today. So why is International Translation Day important to both of you professionally and personally? So we'll start with you, Antoinette.
Okay, so just to give you an idea, the Ministry of Tourism has a reception services unit, and that unit is actually responsible for managing and operating the Visitor Information Center at LPIA. So the persons that work there are responsible for, one, welcoming visitors as they arrive in destination, two, promoting the islands of the Bahamas, providing visitors with information on things to do, among other things. And so we have bilingual staff members who work in the reception services unit. And we want people to know that it's important to have bilingual staff working in the front line. And what it does is that it makes the Ministry of Tourism, also the Bahamas, very attractive. The fact that we're able to communicate to a wide variety of visitors from all walks of life is a plus for us. And so we're happy to be here celebrating this day.
And what about for you, Tario?
Okay. I feel as though translations is very important. As Ms. Chisholm said, we deal with a wide variety of persons all over the world. We do have a Latin department as well, which caters and targets groups from all over the world that come, so they'll be able to have their conferences, special events, or regular passengers as well who may just come for vacation. So I believe that translating provides a diverse option for guests, especially those persons who may be thinking about coming to the destination.
But they're not sure what they're going to encounter.
But they realize that we deal with persons who speak Spanish, and they can have someone to communicate with. That's added value to our product as well.
Makes a lot of sense. So Antoinette, we know that, as you mentioned, tourism is, of course, our #1 industry, and it's crucial to have translators at our ports of entry. So what are some of the services, if we want to expand on them? I know you touched on a few early on, but what are some of the key services that foreign non-English speaking visitors can expect when they touch down here?
Well, one of the things that we do is that we have a welcome message. Not only is the welcome message in English, we also have the welcome message in Spanish. And so whenever we have those flights from the Copa flight or any of those other flights coming from those Spanish-speaking countries, or even if we have visitors from the United States who also speak Spanish or from any other country, they can be assured that when they arrive in the destination, that they're not only hearing a welcome message from our team members in English, but also in Spanish.
So Tario,
yes, ma'am.
How do you help non-English speakers navigate their arrival and the experience in the Bahamas? What's your role in the mix?
Okay, so once I identify that the person speaks another language, I'll throw the question to see which language they're speaking, if they speak Mandarin or Spanish. Bienvenidos a las Bahamas, necesitan ayudar. That means welcome to the Bahamas, I can help you. I'll say ni hao, wang hing Bahama lai. For those, almost switch languages just now.
I heard you.
So I will, start a conversation with them. And then we'll go into their needs and their concerns. Maybe they would have questions about activities, what to do in the Bahamas. We do have about 3 to 4 companies here locally that cater to Spanish guests. They'll do Spanish tours, excursions. They'll do the whole thing, Spanish persons, they think it's music as well.
Yes.
So they want to add that in, even in the daytime. So we would provide them with a full range of activities, what to do.
So Antoinette, what advice would you give to people interested in becoming an interpreter or a translator or working in tourism-related language services? What would be your advice to them?
Well, back in the day when I first started the Ministry of Tourism, having a language skill wasn't so important, but I realized that it's important to have a second language. So for those persons that are interested in getting into the tourism sector, I would definitely recommend to them to learn a second language.
So again, you teach me a few phrases in Mandarin or Spanish that you would use to welcome visitors.
Okay. One that I mentioned earlier, Bienvenidos a las Bahamas, welcome to the Bahamas. And then I'll go into building a conversation with them. It's la primera vez, means if it's your first time here.
So they say sí or
they say
no.
sí.
So thank you both for joining us on International Translation Day. I'm sure we can appreciate the work that you do and why it's so key, especially in our tourism industry. So thank you so much for joining us and making us accessible to people all around the world.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, we're diving into Culture in Color segment with a very special guest. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. What's Trending is turning 1, and we want to hear from you, our amazing viewers. In a short phrase, tell us what you love about What's Trending. Just grab your phone, turn it sideways, and record a quick 15-second video. Then WhatsApp your clip to 422-6827 for a chance to be featured on the show. Let's celebrate 1 year of trending moments together. And guess what? Our friends at Commonwealth Brewery heard we're turning 1 and they're joining the party. A lucky winner will receive a gift basket of goodies from 700 Wines and Spirits just for sending in a video. So get filming, get festive, and let's keep What's Trending trending. We can't wait to hear from you.
Hurry! The promotion ends September 30th.